Okay, thanks.
Hi. Well, my business name is Wish You Were Here. We're based out of Nashville, Tennessee. I've lived in New Orleans for years and started this business in New Orleans. I do a different college every week as a fundraiser to help the University Activities Board called UAB. The flags we actually buy from right here in East Lansing. The shirts are made in Jacksonville, Florida, and they represent what I think is the best part of American culture. Johnny Cash, Bob Marley. We do August to April at the colleges. May to August we do with the airplane. The boas are so very, very, very. We own an airplane business where we take pictures of festivals and produce them quick enough so that the next morning you can actually see your tent, see where you're standing in front of the stage, and actually pick yourself out of the crowd. And we do that as a way to promote the festival, because if you see how big a festival is, you'll know more about it. It'll be less of an imagined idea and more of an actual concrete idea. And so it really helps to promote the festivals, and the owners of festivals are all lining up to pay us pretty good amounts of money to be able to do what we do. We haven't been able to find anybody else who can get the picture back as fast as we get it back. The hats are from Nepal, and it's fair trade. The scarves as well. The gloves are from Pakistan, and they're also fair trade. I have a little secret. I like to say things to see if students will actually respond. So I have to say something that's on the edge. Then we have little pictures like the infamous Pink Floyd. If I'm not edgy, people don't notice.
They don't respond.
They just, you know what I mean? And it's kind of funny. I guess I kind of took that from Michael Moore and Rush Limbaugh, the fact that, you know, if you don't say something that's controversial, people don't listen. The college students seem to respond very well, especially to the gloves. Is that not right, ladies?
Yeah.
They seem to respond very well to it. They're 6 or 2 for 10. Earlier this week, we had somebody coming in, and they were kind of like Donnie from The Big Lebowski. They walked up halfway through the conversation. I felt like looking at him and saying, "The world does not start and stop on your command there, Donnie." You know, but he walked up in the middle of the conversation and started yelling at me, turned around and ran into that pillar. Yeah, he was a little drunk. It was on Saturday.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. They're 20 even. This is a $28 shirt at the mall. We know because we were there yesterday. They're long cut. They're type called fitted. I like to say that girls look really good in guy shirts. Guys don't look so good in girl shirts.
Tell me a little bit about your history with grocery sandwiches.
The first really good one I ever had was on Grateful Dead tour. So I started making them myself and selling them on Dead tour. But I will tell you, the Michigan State Dairy, Mondays, gosh, Mondays have a whole new meeting now with free tomato soup. I found that Michigan State students are very friendly. A little misguided when they root for Ohio State, but...
Sure. Who in this next year will be elected president?
It's a process of elimination. Rudy Giuliani isn't a Republican. He divorces his wife when she gets old every 8 years, so he's really not a good choice. I don't know if America's ready for a Mormon as president. I think his policies are okay. I don't mind Mitt Romney. Fred Thompson puts me to sleep. Hillary Clinton is the smartest person for the job, probably the best choice for the job. And my personal favorite is Dennis Kucinich from Ohio, because he has a hot wife. 6 or 2 for 10, sir. 6 or 2 for 10.
Any last words for Spartan Edge or anybody else?
Read, and if you can't read, get books on tape.